Thank you for watching the talk with Barb, Molly, and Princey. I haven't been in here for a while, always skipping a lot of time, so please bear with me today. We have a lot to talk about today. We have what is it, the Aaron Rodgers test positive for COVID, and a, and then we have Scottie Pippin new book, and then we have the Travis Scott issue. So we have those three things to talk about today. So let's get right into the Aaron Rodgers testing positive for COVID. He was saying all along that he doesn't have, he has the vaccine and all that kind of thing. As I always said, I don't know how people just keep lying and lying and lying, and eventually it get caught up with you, because if you didn't have the vaccine, why are you going to keep saying you haven't? People are listening to you now and says, well, if you can lie, why can't I? You know what I mean? And the thing is that people do take lying now for just the norm. It used to be when you lie or something and you get caught, you're ashamed and you sincerely apologize. Now politicians say, oh, well, I misspoke. I misspoke. I take it back. I walk it back. How can you walk it back? The Bible said, out of the heart, the mouth speak. So whatever is in your heart, that's what you said. But these people just take it for a joke. And think it's the norm, and children are watching, and people are watching who's not even there, and then they lie and they lie and they lie. And so I can't understand. I really can't understand, because first time when you lie, you should see those movie that when you lie, the lady pull you, I think, and pull you to the sink and give you a bar of soap and said, wash your mouth out. If you said a filthy word or if you lie. You know what I mean? No, it's the norm. Politicians are doing it. The sport guys are doing it. And everybody just take it, oh, well, I misspoke. I walk it back. You can't walk it back. You can't take it back. And it's so easy for some people to walk back things and take back things. But when it comes to other people to walk it back and take it back, you know what I mean? You can't. And nobody wants to hear that you walk it back or you take it back. It doesn't happen to some people. Some people can get away with it. Some people can get away with murder, as gone to Trump. Trump said he can kill somebody in Fifth Avenue or shoot, and nothing will come of it. Some people can just get away with doing and saying these things, and some can't. Some get fined if they don't want to take the COVID, and some, oh yeah, you'll go and take the test here and take the test there, and it's okay. It's okay. But it's not okay for some. It's like the stand your ground thing. This little boy, whatever his name is on trial right now, something house. What's his name? That is on trial. Kyle Rittenhouse, or whatever is it, really Rittenhouse, is on trial. And all of a sudden now he's saying that he's not guilty because he was standing his ground. How you gonna be standing your ground when you come cross party line and state line and come all the way to another state with a big long gun over you to tell me you come there to stand your ground? What ground are you standing? You're not even living in that state. But it worked for some. And because things work for some, everybody keep trying it. And so because they try it, they think, oh yeah, they get away with it. Some get away with it, and some are sitting in prison for a pin. I know this lady I saw on TV. I don't know her personally, but I think her husband was coming after her or something, and she pulled her gun and shoot one and shot, and he didn't stop, and then I think she shoot him or something. And she went to prison for 8 years, and that wasn't stand your ground for domestic violence. That, you know what I mean? That wasn't stand your ground. So people get away. Some people get away with murder because they always dig out this little piece of law that's only made for some people, and they find this little piece of law from 1930 and they pull it to say, well, then this is what it did. But and if you're black and that law doesn't work for you because 1930 you weren't around, you weren't human, so that's what it is. Let's well, that was that. Let's talk about the Scottie Pippin new book. As I always said, as soon as these people want to spill their guts, they run out there and they write a book. They were in the White House with Trump, and Trump was doing a lot of crap. And nobody said anything. Nobody said nothing to this man. Nobody. And as soon as they get out there from under him, everybody started writing the book and said, this is what he did, this is... So why didn't you say it? Why didn't you say what he did? The truth is offensive, but it's not a sin. Scottie Pippin now starts saying he and Michael wasn't friend of the court. They were just friend on the court. And I know maybe it don't mean anything to me, but there you go again. You know what I mean? People can stab you in the back at the drop of a hat. I don't understand for money. As soon as they write a book, everything is coming out. I ain't reading anybody book but my own. I ain't reading nobody book because this is crazy. Well, the books that's spilling guts and telling all these things, I don't want it. A real nice book, I will read. And so you know what I mean? He is saying all these things, and he played for Arkansas, and then played for the Bulls. They said his jersey retire and all these kind of things. And he said he wanted to remember as the greatest player of all time. So we'll see. We will see. So how many greatest player we have? Well, more than one people can be greatest player, right? And he was a good player. He was a good guy. I like him. He was a good player. I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying that, say things that to clear your heart and free yourself, and don't keep it up in you, and then later on you come and said, well, then this is I don't like that kind of thing. So that is what the talk does with Barb, Molly, and Princey. Anyway, moving on to the Travis Scott concert. I have a lot of history with that. We're going to spend a little time on that right now, because a little 14-year-old child get killed. What is a 14-year-old boy doing at a concert? What is his name? Travis Scott is not a little baby boy. He's a big man. So how would you send your 14-year-old child to a concert? And if you walk into a crowd and see more than 100 people, you make sure you exit. These people are breaking down the gate, the barricade, to get inside. And now they crush to death. The first thing they do, they hire a lawyer. Why did you break the barricade to get in? Whose fault is that? You look and you see all these people and you can hardly get in, and you're still boring and pushing your way to get in? Are you crazy? You see people in there, you can't get anywhere to stand up. Where are you going? And now it's his fault. Is his fault why they break down the barricade. Is his fault while they push their way in. And is his fault because he keep the concert. And they are looking for money. Money, money, money all the time. They are looking for money. So They always have somebody to blame. They always a scapegoat. You did something wrong and it's always somebody's fault. Why is it somebody's fault and why don't you take the blame? Who tell you to go to the concert? Did he call you to the concert and call your name and tell you to come to the concert? No, you went freely. Of your own free will. So whatever happened, you take it. I would not see a crowd of people running out there and get up and bore myself in the mid and then something happened to me and then I'm going to blame them because of what? Because I went of my own free will? You know, why? I went of my own free will. So why would I be blaming somebody? And then he said he's going to stand all the funeral. He said he's going to send people to therapy. And that's really honorable. Because he didn't have to do it. If it was me, I ain't doing nothing. Because I didn't call you. You came. You tear down the barricade. You get in there. And now it's his fault. I know hate people die. It's unfortunate. And my condolence goes out to the family. But it was a thing that people came, they all came. They all came. It was something that you didn't have to go. Well, it was something you didn't have to go, rather. You all go. And then something happened, you bore your way through, break down barricade and went in. And it's his fault. How is that his fault? I would really like to know. How is his fault? Drake was there? Is it Drake's fault too? How? I would have never, from I was a young girl, I would have never go to concert. Please, where I see all those people? You crazy? I see him all the time. You hear people on balcony taking picture on balcony breakdown. If I look and see 3 people on a balcony, especially overweight people, I will not be going there. I will not be standing on that balcony. People don't think, they just do things. And then it's somebody, oh yeah, where's a lawyer? I'm going to sue. It's somebody else's fault. It's somebody else's fault. Not thinking that I shouldn't have gone there. I shouldn't have done that. It's, you know what I mean? They didn't call me. I went. No. No. It's your fault. It's your fault. You let me go. You let me go. No. It's not truth. You went. And whatever the consequences, you got to stand it. Because you went. He didn't call you. Yes, it's a concert. He still didn't call you. You went. And because you went, you got to pay take whatever comes, you got to take it. Because you see all those people in there pushing the way, breaking down barricade, and you are going pushing and pushing and pushing to get in. Why? Is he God? You went. You went. So whatever it is, you got to take it. I'm very sorry. Whatever it is. And if I was a lawyer, that would be my argument. He didn't call you. You went. Oh, they should have organized it better. They should. But what? People want to go, they going to go, no matter how it organized. People are just want somewhere to go. Why? Because they can't stay home, the house can't hold them, the mall can't hold them. They just got to go. And they always meet their death. If your spirit tells you when you're leaving your house, don't go, turn back. Don't go. It's not feasible. something is going to happen to you, and you get the forewarning not to go. If you're going somewhere and your spirit tells you don't go, don't go. I remember one time I was rushing to get home. I wanted to come off on one road, and I said, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the other road." The Spirit said, "Get off at that road." Did I hear? No, I didn't hear. I come off and I drove up to the other road. And the minute I drove up to the other road, boom, speeding like roadrunner. Boom, there was a police in the middle, at the corner there in the medium, giving ticket. I get 2 tickets that day. And if I had gone the other way, I wouldn't have gotten one. And I just take that. And every time I'm doing something and my spirit says go this way, boom, I'm gone. I am not following myself and go. I'm following what my spirit tell me, because there is something going to happen, and that's why my spirit tell me don't do that or don't go. I'm going the other way. So if your spirit tells you that you're going somewhere and the spirit tells you don't go, please don't go. You might be, you may live a little longer if you don't go. Because this was crazy, that all those people park in that place for no reason. You can even listen to him outside. You can even listen to him outside. Why are you gonna park in that place for no reason? Why? And so 8 people lost their lives, and numerous people in the hospital, and nobody wins. The little music that you hear in there, and that man without shirt and pants down all the way to his knee, you know what I mean, wouldn't worth it for me, because those things doesn't mean a thing to me. It doesn't worth it for me to leave my house to go and listen to those trash. I don't listen to them kind of thing. Doesn't mean anything to me. Doesn't say that you can't go. If this is your thing, then by all means. But then you have to pay the consequences. My condolence again to the ones that died and their family. And speedy recovery for the ones that are in the hospital. Another thing is that the U.S. lifted ban on travelers. So people are poured into the United States like crazy. So more people are going to be getting sick. And people are going to be bringing in their... some people are carrier for this year virus. And the next thing you know, a lot of virus going to be going around again. Because ban is lifted and people are coming in like snowflakes. And so, you know... People are coming in like snowflakes, so they are, whatever will be, will be. So, thank you again for watching Barb, Molly, and Princey. Have a great day. Please like, share my video, and subscribe so YouTube can recommend me. All right? Thank you. Have a great day.